Some of the world's most famous tech billionaires and Hollywood's elite, they all had it. The ultimate status symbol, a chance to fly for free, forever. The airline saw a quick way to cash in and get out of a financial jam. What they didn't realize, the sharks who bought these passes didn't get rich by playing fair. It was 1981, and a massive corporate loophole was about to be exploited. The price tag? $250,000. In 1981, that was a fortune. But for the airline, it was a drop in the bucket. They were desperate for cash. The contract was simple. Pay once, fly anywhere, anytime, in first class. But then they added the companion feature. For an extra $150,000, you could bring anyone with you. Most people would use this to visit family or take a vacation. But the sharks, they saw a business model. Imagine waking up in Chicago and flying to London just for lunch, then flying to Tokyo for dinner, and being back in your own bed by morning. One man took over 10,000 flights. Another booked empty seats for his companion, just so he wouldn't have to sit next to a stranger. They weren't just passengers anymore. They were professional travelers, and the airline was paying for every luxury mile. For 20 years, the airline stayed silent, but behind closed doors, the accounting department was screaming. When they finally ran the numbers, they realized their mistake wasn't just a few $1,000s. Each of these golden tickets was costing them over $1 million every single year. 66 tickets were sold. They were losing more on these 66 people than they were making on entire flight routes. The dream had become a $21 million hole in their balance sheet, and they couldn't just cancel the contracts. They were legally bound forever. So they did something desperate. They couldn't break the law. So they started an operation. The airline hired a specialized revenue integrity team. Their mission? Follow the sharks. They tracked every ticket, every companion, and every mile. They were looking for the smallest crack in the contract. A single ticket sold to a friend, a companion seat booked for a stranger for cash. That's it. One mistake. That's all they needed to tear up a $20 million promise. At a boarding gate in Chicago, as a traveler handed over his ticket, a security agent stepped forward. A letter was handed over. They accused the pass holder of fraudulent booking and stripped them of their forever status on the spot. Millions were spent in court. In fact, one man, who took over 10,000 flights, sued for $60 million, claiming his life was built around that pass. But the court sided with the corporation. So what happened to the other 65? Most were revoked for policy violations, but not all of them disappeared. Today, a handful of these original golden tickets are still active. A few anonymous owners, the ones who played strictly by the rules, still hold the most powerful contract in travel history. They are the ghosts of the sky, moving through first-class lounges,